Hi everybody. Unfortunately, my pick for stage 16, Remco Evenepoel, decided not to contest the stage. There was a brutal fight for the break, yet Jumbo-Visma kept the break in check and Vingegaard launched on the finish climb to take his second stage win of this Vuelta, and taking a minute on all other GC contenders, including Sepp Kuss and Primož Roglič. Here's the resulting GC going into stage 17, with Vingegaard moving into second, now 29 seconds behind red jersey Kuss, and over a minute ahead of his other teammate Roglič, who sits in P3. The first non-Jumbo-Visma rider is Ayuso at UAE, who sits at 2:33 off the lead. In the green jersey competition, Groves added 20 points at the intermediate sprint, while Vingegaard moved into fourth position by taking 30 points at the finish line. In the KOM competition, there were only 5 points on offer in today's stage, which went to Jonas Vingegaard. Stage 17 is another short stage, 124k, containing two first category climbs in the second half, the Alto del Coladiella and the Alto del Corral, and ending atop the mythical Angliru. So first, the riders will cross the first category Alto del Coladiella, 8k at 7% average. Then they move on to the Alto del Corral, 5.4k at 9.2% average, yet very irregular with 3 kilometers in there in the double-digit percentages. And the stage finishes atop the mythical Angliru, 12.4k at 9.8% average, with the final 7k well into the double digits. This is the part of the climb that matters. It's interesting to note that we have two former winners in today's starting field. Kenny Elissonde won on the Angliru back in 2013 ahead of Chris Horner, Valverde and Nibali, and in 2020 it was Hugh Carty who won from the GC group with 16 seconds on Vlasov, Mas and Carapaz and 26 seconds on Roglič, Kuss and Dan Martin. Here's the betting odds at the time of recording, with Evenepoel and Vingegaard the outright favourites. Often the winner here is a climber from the GC group who's no longer in the fight for the GC. The Angliru climb is so long and steep that the break stands little chance to stay away. Here's my list of riders to watch for the stage. Starting with Remco Evenepoel. With the Polkadot points on offer on this stage and an extra rest day in the legs, Remco can be expected in the break and is in my book probably one of the only remaining people with a chance to actually win from the break, given he has his stage 14 legs. It would be great to see him go on an adventure, and why not in the company of his teammate Hirt, both finishing today's stage at over 14 minutes from Vingegaard. The steepness of the Angliru, with two other first category climbs in the legs, really suits Vingegaard, and this may well be the stage where he takes over the red jersey from his teammate Kuss. On the other hand, it's Kuss's birthday tomorrow, so who knows which plans they're brewing. Roglič finally hasn't looked at his strongest, yet he's still stronger than the remainder of the pack, bar his teammates. Given what we've seen so far, Ayuso won't win this, yet certainly can be expected in the top 10. Enric Mas is also to be expected up there, and others whom I expect to ride into the top 10 on this stage are Landa at Bahrain Victorious, Carty at EF, and Uiterbroeks and Vlasov at Bora Hansgrohe. Finally, I won't exclude Bardet to be Remco's partner in crime for the breakaway. In terms of stars, I agree with the bookies, and Vingegaard and Evenepoel are my 4-star favourites. Kuss and Roglič get 3 stars. Mas and Ayuso get 2 stars. Landa, Uiterbroeks, Vlasov and Bardet each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction, I'm going for an Evenepoel win as the last man standing from the break, just staying out of Vingegaard and Kuss's grasp. Thanks for watching, enjoy the stage and see you tomorrow.